Okay, hi everybody who is not watching, but I don't give a shit. Um, People will come in. Tonight's been a special night. Rangers won. Fuck that shit. Good. They move on now to the game 7. That's the next week. Brez, yo, yo, yo. I'm a little hyped, but I'm still like, yo, don't fuck it up. But anyway, I'm probably not gonna invite anyone this time. Last week I was able to invite people because they seen the episodes already. And with a different time zone, I don't know. I think Brez Boy Joe Zorro, he seen it already. But for now, I'm just going to do me. Do you? Do you? No one's viewing this yet, so don't want to get into details of the episode. But this episode was quote unquote not as good as last week. Mm-mm. Last week was so much better. I have to say, last week was a really great episode. This episode, not so much. The beginning shocked me, but then towards the end, I was like, and I'm cool. You know what I'm talking about? Danny, Daenerys. I'm sorry, but like she was flip flopper. Yeah, that's what she was. She basically I don't want to talk about it yet until get some people viewing this live stream. Already sent it to the whatchamacallit. But I want to get some people viewing this shit. You know what? Let me just. Oh, we got Brez. We got Brez. Yo, Brez. Yeah, she was. Yeah, let's get into this. Brez boy's here. Might as well just start. Um, yeah, she was acting. Let's start with Dan. Let's start with Danny. Beginning of the episode. Okay, pretty much. We see Grey Worm. You know, he's down. He's hurt. I like the conversation he was having with that chick he has a relationship with. Kind of interesting. Like, let's talk about him first. He was saying how he feared, it wasn't he said he feared death. He didn't say he feared death. He said he feared something else. He like feared not seeing, I think, not going home, I think is what he was mentioning. But we have that. Then we have this scene, pretty much Barristan's dead. No, Barristan is dead. And I'm pissed. I'm like, no, man. And you see Danny, she's over his body and everything. And what's his face is basically telling him, he's telling her, you should just basically go neighborhood to neighborhood and hunting down people. Like just like go down from neighborhood to neighborhood and hunt these people down and get the rats out of the streets and just execute them. And that's when she decides to get all the families of the clans in Marine, put them all together. And she takes them to where the two dragons are. And, and this is reason why I am now, I'm switching sides. I'm sorry, I have a dragon shirt, I have Daenerys shirt on. But still, I don't know now because of what she did in this episode. She basically takes them there, and this one guy, he says another step, and the two dragons emerge. They burn him alive and eat him. And then the others, they don't get eaten, and it's just like the guy who was that was consoling with her, who was a leader of one of the families in Marine. Basically, he says the line, "All men must die," and then that was that scene. But do you know what's stupid about Danny in this episode that I find is that after that, in the end of the episode, she says, "I was wrong." What? She went from I'm Hitler to I can't make a comparison to Hitler. She went from burning someone alive to I was wrong. What? So I'm not going to call her woke, worst of all time, but I don't know now. She's got some, but this actually, what she was doing coincides, I think, what was going on in the North. Maester, Ares, I believe it was Ares, Targaryen. He had a conversation in this episode with John, and he was talking about with, I think, Sam about Dany. And I liked how he pointed it out. Like how she's alone, she has no family, it's a sad thing. And I was thinking to myself, interesting. And he's like saying the only Targaryen is all across the world, and basically saying him, being him, that he's across the world and he can't contact her and help her. And I guess that comes to a point when you think about it, like if a Targaryen that she knows, I mean, I don't know how you look at it this way, but I kind of want to look at it this way. If a Targaryen that's family to her, that a real Targaryen besides her, was with her, I think things might have been different. I really do. And especially him, because he's been around. I mean, he served. Not Google my Game of Thrones knowledge, but as far as Dany's concerned, I don't know, man. Not feeling it. Especially when you consider comparing her to my man Stannis. That's right. That's an expert. Let's get those flags ready, man. Stags. Let's get the stags. It just now that we segue with what happened with Dany, let's talk about what's going on in the North, Castle Black. The conversation, two conversations in the Castle Black that I thought were unbelievable, was the conversation Sam had with Stannis and the conversation that Maester had with John. Now, the title of this episode was called Kill the Boy. And when I heard this, I was thinking, boy, but he meant it more metaphorically. He meant it like, kill your naivete, kill the child in you, and become the man. Become the man, Jon Snow. And that conversation he had, unbelievable. Unbelievable. It was just leaps and bounds for me, I found to be in this episode. And I really thought those two conversations, I'm not going to say it saved, I kind of want to say it saved the episode. Because here's the thing, and this is what I'm noticing. King's Landing, Daenerys, there's nothing, those two scenarios of those two, don't get me wrong, they're interesting, but not as interesting as what's going on in the North. The North is popping right now. It is popping. There's so much shit going down in the North compared to those areas. The only other thing you could say is Dorne. That is probably the only other place I can think that, you can say, okay, this is going down. But that happened with Maester and John. I thought that was an amazing conversation they had. And then basically John then decides possibly the most ridiculous thing he could possibly do. But let's face it, he's low on manpower. He's low on manpower, and these White Walkers are coming, so he has no choice. The Wildlings. Basically going to the Wildlings lair with that guy, his name eludes me, got the red hair, and strike a deal. Strike a motherfucking deal and get them out of there before the White Walkers come and kill them. These are the decisions you have to make. It is bona fide. You have to make these decisions, and John had to make this decision. I mean, out of all the characters this season so far, I'm liking John and I'm liking Stannis. I know this is crazy. I didn't say this last season. I wasn't saying this last season, but this season I'm saying it. I just like the relationship between the two, John and Stannis, and what's going down. I just love the fuck out of it. It's so interesting. So interesting. Also, while at Castle Black, like I said, there was this conversation that Stannis had with Sam, and Stannis was referencing Sam's father, who defeated Robert at some kind of battle of Ashford. Pressboy told me that. And I thought that was interesting as fuck. He was telling Sam, keep reading. Like, yo, keep reading. Find out how we can make these obsidian glass, dragon glass. How we can make dragon glass, essentially. That's what he was like trying to get him to do. Also, there was a scene with Davos. Nothing really going on there. He was just saying about, he was talking to Stannis about the wildlings, not the wildlings, the people to bring with them to go to Winterfell. And before they leave, John says thank you to Stannis for what he's done, and so on and so forth. It's kind of like a staring contest going on between Melisandre and John. I don't know what's going on with that. Kind of weird. But yeah, I'm just pointing out here, people. The North is so much more interesting than anything else. There's so much going on, and I like the fuck out of it. It's amazing shit. The other thing that did we really have anything else happening in this episode? There was the Dany thing. At the end of the thing with Dany, well, we also had something else. Before I get into the thing with the Boltons, oh god, that was another thing that made me go like, Tyrion and Jerome, yo, stone people. That was sick. Yo, you were ugly as fuck. They were ugly. Yo, they were like rock biter. Yeah, they look like the rock biter from the Reddit story, except in like humans. Yo, it's sick. And then at the end, yo, he got infected. Shit. Oh, it's fucked up. Oh my god. That was so fucked up. So that happened with Tyrion and then old Tyrion saw the dragon. He was like, see what you do? He saw his face. It was awesome. The other thing that happened was the thing with Brienne. You know, Brienne and Squire. And they talked to this guy about he knew Ned and he knew everyone else. He says all the Starks are dead and so on and so forth. And Sansa Stark, he's basically telling her to send a message to her and so on and so forth. And this is the one thing about this whole thing with the Boltons. This lady who came into Sansa's room and said, the North remembers, remember her? She came back to like fix her and like, you're not alone, basically telling her you have friends here. And like, if you ever in need of help, light a candle at the top of a tower. And I was like, wow. Now, the thing with the Boltons, listen, this is, I'm not going to lie here. This is another fucking, this sounds like a repeat. I'm telling you right now. I don't want to say it. Not going to say it. Repeat of King's Landing. That's what it sounds like to me. Because basically this bitch who's like Ramsay's bitch goes to Sansa and says, go at the end here and you'll find something interesting. You know what she sees? Theon. And she's like, Theon Greyjoy. So you shouldn't be here. That whole thing. That whole scenario with Theon and her and Ramsay. I'm like, okay, listen, Littlefinger. I'm not one to judge. Could you have found someone better? Yeah, I'm going to send Sansa to marry the son of the guy who killed her mother and brother. Damn. It's fucked up. But you can see that she's not, it's fucking stupid, okay? It's fucking stupid. It's just stupid. This is so stupid. This whole scenario. And I understand, he was telling Sansa, don't be a spectator, you know, take her control. Yeah, all right, fine, take control. But how is she going to take control when her father-in-law killed her mother and brother, and his son is a psycho? I just don't know. So on this episode, the things that made me go, yeah, was probably the Danny thing and Sansa. Only because it's the Boltons. And listen, I hope Stannis rapes them. I don't mean physically. I mean, I hope he just takes his sword, sticks it in Bolton's fucking head, and just long live Baratheons. That's what I say. But it's good to know that Sansa does have someone. I mean, that old lady, she said, you still have people here. The people still, the North still remembers the Starks. That's good to know. Also, they had a thing with Reek apologizing to Sansa because he killed. They're not dead; they're still alive, but to apologize. So yeah. But this was, like I said before, the only interesting things I found in this episode was the North, talking about Castle Black. The whole Sansa thing was okay. And that's it. The Danny thing, I don't know anymore. Like, I also another thing. The guy she said to him who was prison, the guy, he's gonna marry her. She's gonna marry him now. How can you go from burning someone alive and having your dragons eat them to I was wrong. I'm gonna marry you. We're gonna open we're gonna open the slave fighting. But let me see what you guys have to say in the comment section before I continue this. Going to probably end this soon. I'm not going to make this a huge thing because I would like to take care of some other things, so on and so forth. But I mean, it's just ridiculous what was going down in this episode. And there were some things I liked. There were some things I just didn't like. It's crazy. Oh, not that's true. That's true. That's the Aemon. That's right. That's right. Thanks, Press. Thanks, Press. Would probably let her husband kill him. Prez, yo, Prez. Thanks for that comment, Prez. But I mean, yeah. Ares is the Mad King, yeah. Aemon. Maester Aemon. Daenerys. That's true. That's true. That's true. But yeah, Brez Boys watching this. Anyone else who wants to comment, you can. I'm not gonna be doing this for long, per se. I'm probably just gonna stick around with this live stream until like 10:45 because I want to probably do some other videos and stuff. And of course, 11:30. Yo, Penny Dreadful. Yo, Penny Dreadful. I gotta get Rick. Oh man, Rick. Me and him have got to get together and do a live stream on Penny Dreadful. Yeah. But we'll see. Maybe I could do something with Rick on Friday or Thursday. I don't know. It's hard to get around. For Rick especially, he's got 2 jobs. But this was a good episode, but I just felt like there was only one good part of it. And also, come on, Barristan. Why has Barristan gotta die? No. Why has Barristan gotta die? Is there a reason for that? Because I was told by some X-Wing, it doesn't go down that way. But still, I do enjoy. And it's kind of funny because last season I didn't have any love. Oh, I didn't really was that crazed over Stannis and Jon. But I'm liking John more as we go along because, and I don't know why it is that John, I, I'm going to say something crazy. John belongs in Winterfell. I don't give a shit what anyone says. He belongs there. He belongs there. He belongs there. He belongs there. Oh, he's a bastard. Who gives a fuck? He should go with Stannis, kill those motherfuckers, kill Bolton, kill his son, kill the mother. Yeah, I said it. I don't give a shit. And take back Winterfell. That way, he'll be king of the North. He'll have Sansa. Problem solved. I mean, Stannis, he'll be king, but at least, it'll be a done deal. So it should be interesting down the road. Hopefully, we get to see this season. Now. Oh shit! I just realized I forgot to see the preview. I didn't see the preview for the next episode. Oh well, I'll check it out later. I usually see it too. I don't. I'm slacking. But yeah, it was a pretty dope episode. I to a certain extent, as far as the North was concerned. Everything else was shit. Danny, I'm sorry. I just yeah. She needs. God, it's just so. You know what her scenario is? She's a fucking flip flopper. She literally flip flopped. She went from killing people to saying, "Oh, I'm sorry, I was wrong." That's like that's like. I don't want to make this comparison. That's like Hitler saying, "Oh, I did this bad thing where I killed all these people, but it was my fault. I'm sorry. I'll make things right." Like, you can't do that shit. It doesn't work that way. I mean, all right, you can't compare the two because she obviously only killed one person, and it's a stupid comparison. But still, you can't be like that. You have to. I understand Barristan died and shit, but you can't go that way. You can't go that route. You have to compromise. And Danny, she's not now she's compromising, but she should have been compromising from the, I don't want to use this word, the get-go, from the beginning. If she had been compromising from the beginning, Barristan would have been dead. Things would have gone back to normal. We'd all been riding rain. That's just me. That's just me. Tell you guys think, because truthfully, I really would have liked. I know you hear it in Game of Thrones, the show, the stories, but I want to. It's a shame they can't just put that shit. They have HBO. Make like a mini series or some shit like that on those battles that happened beforehand. The Mad King and everything. It's a shame because we don't see it. We hear it, but we don't see it. I want to see the visuals of that shit. But that's just me. So on and so forth. But yeah, that's the story. Oh, hi, Julian. How you doing, Julian? Julian Solo. But yeah, I mean, as far as Danny's concerned, I don't know. She's got some learning to do because she's not playing the game correctly. She's just saying. But that's pretty much that story. Let me just take a look at my messages on Facebook and whatnot. The North remembers. Kill the boy. So Looking at this post on Facebook. Pepperidge Farm remembers. 32. But I mean, we'll see. What happens with Danny and everything, but I really hope she gets her shit together because it's at this point where um you know that she could have been a lot better if she continued. I mean, if she was different, because the way she is now, I'm sorry, but no, you can't rule anything. Stannis is the man. Stannis, Manus. I want some Manus with my Stannis. On board, SMX3. If you see this shit, I'm on board. Let's fucking go. Have Stannis rock those Bolton shit. That's what I want to see happen. But I'm gonna stick around, But I'm just gonna look. You guys got comments? You got questions? You know the drill. I'll answer them. Give or take a few. Brez boy, yo, Brez boy. But yeah, not sad. I was so hyped from last week. Last week was so good, and this week was only one thing that was good. It was Castle Black. That was it. What the fuck? So, but I mean, the thing with the Stoneman was like, yo, that is sick. Hey, Jerome, yo, he got affected with the fucking Stoneman. Yo, that was sick though. I was like, I said the rock biter. Like rock biters. Anyone who see you never ending story, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much the story. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if anyone else wants to say anything. I'm just gonna wait here. You guys got questions or anything? Want to say something? Here I am. I'll answer your comments. Oh, I got a new comment. Oh yeah, Julian, definitely. Like I said before, man, she needs somebody. I mean, she. Hopefully, Tyrion gets there soon, soon, so we can tell her like this isn't working. You need to change. But I don't even know. I don't know if that's gonna work because he's a Lannister and shit. It's gonna be so ridiculous, so ridiculous. But we'll see. I hope. But right now, it's Stannis the Manus. Look at that. Look at that shit. Look at that. Stannis the Manus. You drink your Stannis the Manus, you get muscles like these. Nah, that doesn't happen. But yeah. Also, people, gotta get some more viewership on Penny Dreadful. I got some views, yeah, on it, but I would like to, come on, man. Come on, people, get on that Penny Dreadful. Some good shit. So yeah, I'll just be sitting here. I'm probably gonna end this pretty soon. So, give or take a few. The teacher bad right here. But yeah, I mean, we'll see. Like, I didn't see the preview. Maybe if I probably shouldn't do this on my phone. I already had tried doing that before with the JoJo thing, and it blew up in my face. In my face. But see if I can find. see, episode. All right, this is a sneak preview. Let me just lower this. Unbound, unbent, unbroken. Looking at the preview. Whoa! Yo! 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 Wait! Whoa, 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 whoa. That preview! Yo! Fucking little fingers with yeah. That's gonna be great. Yeah! I saw that preview. That preview. Yo! That preview. Oh my god! It looks to me like Cersei is trying to like, yo, she's trying to fuck everybody. Like, I saw Marjorie's grandmother, yo, her. No, that's fucked up. It's gonna be a good episode next week. I have a feeling. It's gonna be a lot better than this week's episode. Um, Unbroken, Unbound, or something. So that looks good. Those look like a good episode. There's nothing going on. Yo, that episode next week. Those fucking those sparrow people again. Those fucking sparrows, man. Oh, shit. Those fucking sparrows. Oh my god, that's sick. But it looks like a good episode. We also see Dorne apparently for next week, which apparently is gonna have to do with Cersei's daughter. So we'll see what that goes down with that. I'll take out a little shot of questions if you guys have any. I'm right here. I don't know how people are watching this shit, but you got any questions? I'm right here. Don't be shy. You know me. And then I'll probably end this. Get ready for my Penny Dreadful. Yeah, I don't think anyone's gonna be commenting anymore. So I guess I could end this. Thank you for joining this short one for Game of Thrones season 5, episode 5. Nothing really to talk about. It was very minimal this episode, but next week's gonna be the shit. Yo, Cersei's gonna butt fuck people. That's what it looks like to me. She's gonna just rape people, like Marjorie, her grandmother, the Tyrells. She's gonna rape those Tyrells. It's gonna be insane. So yeah, thanks for joining me. Bonkai922. I will do Penny Dreadful later at 11:30. Look forward to that. Should be interesting. Episode 1 was really crazy. Episode 2 is gonna be fucking amazing. You know the story. I'm Bonkai922. I'll see you guys later. I should let everyone know. Comic-Con. It's going down. It's going to go down big time. Me, Joe10, and nearly like so many other reviewers are going to be there. It's going to be insane. If you can get there, Get there, motherfuckers. I'll see you guys later.